Okay, everybody. A little windy here today, so sorry about that. But this is probably the best day I'm going to get to give you this update. Just a couple of small updates here in the backyard, and one big one by the driveway, and we'll get over to that one. So I guess we'll start over here. You've seen this stuff already. Here's one update I was not expecting at all. You may notice this vinyl fence. Yes, this is vinyl. There's this vinyl fence here past the aluminum one. All right. And you can see it goes from here all the way to there. This is the kind of thing where I'm like, huh. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of cool, but at the same time also kind of pointless. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can see where I'm going with that. But basically, this fence was put here because we were trying to find an exact spot for where the property line was. And this fence pretty much marks that off. In fact, I'll go through the gate here right now. So, go this way. And go down these steps. And here it is. It goes here, then along by the vacant lot next to us, and over here, as you can see. So, again, it's kind of interesting, but you know, it's there, I guess you could say. And just to get a shot of the backyard from this direction, you can see how much it was brought up a while back. There's one of the drain pipes right there. That drain pipe, I think, comes from that one right there at the left end of the sunroom. It comes from that drain pipe right there. This is where it discharges. So, kind of interesting, I guess. You can hear some planes out today. That's nice. All right, so let's head back up. So then, yeah, so we're also going to try to figure out something else down here. Let me head down that way. You can see the grass is really starting to turn green, which is really nice. It's slowly but surely warming up here finally. Oh, here's something I can show you guys. So yeah, this section of dirt right here is going to be my mom's vegetable garden. You can see they've already planted some dirt, and we got a little bird feeder there. Maybe I'll show it to you. See, they can perch on here, get the seeds out of here, and here's the storage container. So that is kind of nice to see. Yeah, so my mom said this is where her plants will go. By now you can see it's starting to go into the shade. It's starting to get around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So 3 o'clock in the afternoon is a good time for it to get shade because this area gets sun pretty much from the time the sun first comes up until now. So, I mean, that's like a perfect amount of time for whatever she's going to be planting here. And here's some more potting soil, or gardening soil, that she has. So, they got that from Ace Hardware, I think. There's this rock here that they dug up. That's pretty big. Yeah, so this is going to be where the vegetable garden will be. And as you know, we have a hose spigot right there on the cabana, so I could reach over right here perfectly. And there was a sprinkler head over there, too. You can see the pink flag. Okay, yeah, so down here, we actually did talk to the fence guy recently. We had mentioned about, you know, this really big space we have underneath here. And we're going to try to figure out something. Maybe we'll build it up a little bit more, but I mean, just this whole thing with the rocks, you can see it's not even working. So, I mean, yeah, we're going to have to do something about that because this just doesn't look right at all. It looks very cheap, incomplete, whatever you want to call it, you know, so we'll have to get that fixed up. And yeah, as a matter of fact, that first fence you just saw, that confirms that this other brown one was added when this fence was built to just get more of the property line. So that wasn't there originally, like I thought. So, and you can see down here if you'd like. Pretty cool. Okay, let's head on to the driveway now. Oh, you know what? One thing here. Notice how much greener the grass is over the septic tank compared to the rest of the backyard. And I just learned something from my dad, which is pretty interesting. As you know, septic tanks have bacteria inside them that are to help break down all the stuff that's in there. And I guess kind of a byproduct of them doing that is that they give off heat. And obviously, the warmer it gets, the more green grass there will be. So I guess so technically the septic tank is a little bit warmer than the outside area because that's why this grass is greener. So it's kind of like an an interesting way of, I'm not going to say this is an official way of doing this, but this kind of gives you an idea that your septic tank is working correctly since stuff is breaking down and heat's giving off because of it. So that is kind of interesting. So a little cool thing I found out recently. Okay, we'll head back up this way. I'm going to face the camera this way. There's too much wind. Okay. It's still kind of creaky. And not much really has gone on here since last time, but here's the driveway, everybody. Now check that out. These guys did an absolutely fantastic job. I mean, just look at it. Like, it basically covers the exact same areas that the previous driveway had. I mean, they lined off everything. They kept the same shape compared to, remember those bricks in the backyard on Long Island I talked about back in 2011? Yeah, these guys were not like that. They kept everything consistent, lined up everything beautifully. Absolutely fantastic. And you can now see over here, like I mentioned some videos ago, the driveway is now up to the level of the brick. So I like that in the sense that it just looks more uniform that way, and also because, you know, if you have people walking, they won't trip, you know, things like that. So this really, really looks nice. And you can see now it goes all the way to the end like it should. So now we have that extra 5 feet, which has made a huge difference for the cars. Let me tell you. Same thing over here. Edging over here looks good. These are some of the wind keeps knocking them down, but here's some of the plants my mom's going to put in her vegetable garden. Rhododendron has some flowers there. That's a good sign usually. No bumblebees yet though. It's probably been too cold lately. So there's all that. Same thing over here by the front walkway. Very, very nice job. And over here in front of the garage. No more bump when you try to go in, so that's nice. And, you know, get a shot from this area, from over here now. Yeah. These guys really knew what they were doing. Like I said, they kept everything in line, pretty much the same as it used to be. I love it when people do stuff like that, you know? Nice corners, no curves, at least in the corner. Let me say it again. Nice square corners, no curves in those areas. We still have to get some more sod for around here, but I think in a week. Oh, let me say it again. Today's Saturday. No, what is today? Today's Sunday. I think sometime this week or maybe next week. That's when they're gonna do the sod there. So that'll be all complete. Same here along the rocks though, or the pebbles. You can see this came out pretty well. Pretty much the same way it was. You can see there's that part of the driveway that they cut out. So that's all good. They still just have to obviously fix the sprinkler head and everything, but I think the sod guy also does sprinkler work. So I think that's what my mom had said. I can't fully remember. So at some point they're gonna do this as well, fix that sprinkler head. And you can see obviously because we have the cars out right now. I think technically today is the day that the driveway can be driven on. But I think I'm just going to wait one more day because, you know, waiting one extra day I don't think really can hurt. It is mild today, which does help, but, you know, just in case. But anyway, yeah, you can see this is where all the sod will be. And they'll probably, I think everything's good there. Yeah, where they had cut the curbs, they came out really, really nice. You see that? Like just brought it up there so there's no like sharp edge or whatever. Some of you may think it may look kind of sloppy or whatever, but I mean that's kind of how it was beforehand. Same thing over here by that sprinkler head. So overall it was really good. And yeah, so yeah, I already mentioned that they covered up, you know, rather they marked off where all the lines were and everything before they did this, so that was good. And just coming up here, yeah, comes out really well. I just love how it comes up to the brick now. That was my main thing, really. It really does look fantastic how that came out. Okay, so some of you may be asking, or maybe want to ask me, you know, are you going to seal coat it? We are. However, they do say that when you put down new asphalt, you want to wait about 6 months to a year, believe it or not, after putting it down. Now, it does have to be warmer when you put that out, so when you put that down, so 6 months from today, or rather, when did this get done? We'll say 6 months from Thursday. Okay, that'll be October, and October can get pretty cool here, you know. So I mean, the last time we actually had a warm October was in 2017, and we haven't had one since. So I mean, you do want to have it a little bit warmer when you put the seal coating down, because that requires good warmth for it to set correctly and everything. So maybe if it's warm in September, we can do it then. We're not sure, but we'll figure something out. But yeah, so after 6 months to a year is when you can officially seal coat your driveway and do all that necessary stuff. That's basically it, guys. Looking great, you know. Things. Well, I mean, yeah, this will grow in and be adjusted accordingly. That's fine. Things are looking great, you know. New driveway is down. Backyard looks amazing. Looks like a yard. Remember, I made that a couple of videos ago, and the way this driveway came out, I am very happy with it. And and really, things have been going well. And like I said, it should be wrapped up very soon. Looking forward to that. Thank you very much for watching, and take care.